Hello, hello. All right, here we go. This is volume 10 of Narratives in Focus. I got my boys right here. We're actually in Napa Valley, hence the wine glass and the wine. This is my boy Vinny right here. I've known him since elementary school, Thomas middle school, Luke middle school, Jayden first day of kindergarten, and Leo high school. So let's get straight into it. But let's see. Tell us who you are, where you're from, and what's your narrative. So whoever wants to go first, should just.
I'll go ahead and go first. My name is Leo. I guess my narrative is, kid who grew up in LA, born and raised, Baldwin Hills area, went to Culver City like these guys, and yeah, now at Northridge, 4th year. I like just activities, like being active, playing games with them, stuff like that. Yeah.
All right, my name is Jayden. I also go to season with Leo. I'm in finance, so I guess my narrative is trying to find purpose in this life because I feel like my narrative is still being written, but getting to enjoy these memories with the boys, with my family, it's definitely been a huge part of the journey.
Yeah, my name is Luke. I'm from Southern California as well. I go to UC San Diego along with this guy right here, and just living life, just trying to experience as much as I can, learn along the way. There's a lot that I've yet to see in my life that I want to accomplish, and I'm loving the journey as it's coming my way. So, yeah.
So my name is Thomas. I'm also from Southern Cal. Go to UCSD with my friend over here, Luke. And I would say my narrative is still be written. Like there's still so many things that I have to explore. But one thing that I want to emphasize that is self-improvement is a narrative that I think is very important to me. So just trying to make sure I improve myself every day is something that I strive for.
My name is Vinny. Me and Kai go to the same school.
Yes, sir, USC.
I'm a business major and a legal studies major, and my narrative, I feel like it's still being written just like everyone here. One thing for me that I want to take is just live life in the moment. Just don't take everything too seriously and just live life to the fullest. And,
yeah. Just to start, I just want to say thank all y'all for willing to do this and take the time. And I'm just happy we all out here. But let's get the wine going.
That's why we're here now. Some of the best wine in all of the world.
Yeah.
So
let's go. Let's see. But yeah, so we just got here. What are y'all most looking forward to this weekend?
Honestly, I did not expect to do something like this, especially with a group of guys. I think that's something that we usually wouldn't do, and this was very spontaneous. Mm-hmm. And I really appreciate that we can do something like this together, and it's just one of the many memories that we're creating together. I like that.
Yeah, I think this is definitely outside of our comfort zone. I feel like we're a very simple group, but we still make the most out of it. But yeah, I'm excited to drink wine. I've never drank wine like this before, so
Pour you up right now.
I appreciate you. So yeah, I think we're gonna see how this goes. We're gonna have a great time regardless.
Yeah,
Thank you.
We know I'm heavy into wine, so I'm trying to. Me and Luke are most into wine, I think. But it's good. Like everybody's gonna get a taste of it. I feel like Napa's top 3 wine region in the world is like Bordeaux, Napa, Tuscany. Where else?
Champagne.
Yeah.
Champagne?
France.
Here too.
Kind of to add on, I just want to say, I feel like for me, wine has never been something that I truly like to drink, but it's definitely something I want to try to enjoy to drink because I feel like my palate is something that's very dormant, but I'm trying to explore, expand my palate. So that's why I feel like Napa is just a great place to try out different wines and definitely one of the better places to try wine if you ask me. So
Yes,
That's why we're here. Let's go.
to add on, not with just alcohol, just trying new things in general. Don't be afraid to do something you've always just felt like it's not right for you. You never know what you're gonna enjoy in life, and just taking those risks and taking all those just bigger steps in life, or that's something you may never know you'll enjoy. So
And let me just say that
just like wine, that's pretty good.
it's also raining here. It's a little cloudy, a little gloomy, but still, it just rained. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
the pastures are all green, super green, and the drive here was amazing. It was like what,
Yeah.
6 hours?
Yeah, that was a
5
nice
hours?
little road trip. That was a nice little road trip.
That's fire.
Yeah, it was
Definitely
fun.
makes you appreciate LA a lot more though.
It
Like
does.
I feel
yeah.
like just driving here, there's not that much. Very desolate.
All them
like,
damn cows.
yeah.
Fast food or nothing.
Like we're very grateful to like be in the area we grew up in and just surrounded by a bunch of different people.
Yeah, it's
I
like
feel
so
over here,
compact. You got so much stuff you could potentially do, activities,
Facts.
so many places
I
you
feel
see.
like we saw like one thing, like it was Six
saw
Flags.
that.
Everything else was
That's
just
the
like
one thing
grass,
we
like,
recognized.
Yeah.
in
that was
LA, there's so much
yeah.
stuff. So I mean,
And that was still SoCal, so.
yeah,
Yeah.
Exactly.
just being grateful where we're at. It's like,
Well, what is y'all's favorite parts of LA? Or like, yeah, just like something that like you think you'd miss if you left.
I mean,
The food.
Culver City, bro. Like
Yeah.
in general.
Yeah.
I feel
We
like
all went
downtown
to Culver
Culver
City.
has.
food.
Yeah, downtown Culver has. I mean, downtown Culver itself has everything, but like Culver City as a city itself got so much as well. But I don't know. I just miss where you grew up.
Yeah.
Let's say you moved to like New York or something. I think the fact that New York is so walkable and stuff like that compared to LA, where it's like, oh, you drive here, drive there, kind of enjoy like music on your way to work, things like that. I would definitely miss that, But yeah, Culver City for
I
sure.
think Culver City, especially because it's kind of in this middle ground. Like it's gotten a lot more gentrified over the years,
Yeah.
but I think it's this middle ground where it's like middle class, like maybe upper middle. It's not super hoity-toity. Like people are still grounded. Everyone that we went to high school with, they're still some of our best friends. And,
Yeah. I feel like it's very
super
diverse.
grateful to be from there.
It was diverse. We all
Also,
went. Nah, go ahead.
no, also I'm just so grateful that it's like normal to be like diverse there. Because like if you look at all of us, we all look different.
Yeah.
and it's kind of just like a given to be like have a diverse group in Culver City. And it's not like looked down upon. Just like
It's
if
expected.
you go
kinda.
somewhere else, like everyone is predominantly like, the same race in a group. But like for us, we all come completely different backgrounds. Maybe except for me and Jayden, like kind of. But we're all different here.
A little similar.
Which
Nah,
is like something that I'm grateful for Culver City. Just kind of, it's kind of normal to be like diverse there, and it's not as popular everywhere else. So
Yeah.
it's just something else.
Yeah. Well, shit. Speaking of high school, then, how do y'all feel you've changed the most since then? I'm trying to answer these questions too. I don't mean to just like be dishing them out. But
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot. That question, has a lot to unpack for sure. Because we graduated like 3.5 years ago now. So like a lot has happened from then. I mean, I know we all had our own path, like getting to where we are now. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot there for sure.
Yeah. I think for me, like just meeting new people and learning more as I get older and as I mature, I think I've approached more situations with empathy and like understanding and like not having these like preconceived notions of like who I think someone is or who I think their story is, and kind of understanding that like empathy should kind of be at the forefront when you're going into a new situation.
yeah.
I think that's the best way to meet new people. I think that's the best way to experience new situations and overall learn the most that you can.
Yeah. Can I ask if you think you became more empathetic now? Why do you think you weren't in high school?
I just think like in high school, I surrounded myself with you guys, which we're all very like-minded,
Yeah,
so it's easy to kind of be in this kind of bubble and only believe or only have certain beliefs that, my friend group has. And I think for me, like, because I went to school in Santa Barbara for a little bit and that was a great experience, but it also forced me to like meet people who I otherwise would not spend my time being around, and it made me realize that a lot of these people are like just like me, but just different stories and different places and different environments where they grew up and where they came from. But we're all human at the end of the day. So I think like having that understanding is probably one of the biggest things that I've learned from high school.
I think for me, the biggest thing I took away like from high school to college was I feel like in high school it was very easy to become a people pleaser because we saw the same people 5 days a week, year round. So you kind of wanted to be like cool and like in with everyone. But I feel like once we got to college, like we're still cool with certain people, but I feel like we really like locked in our group, as you can see now.
No, that's true.
So I feel like learning when and where to like really put my energy and efforts into people, like I think that's the biggest takeaway for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, for me, I would say the biggest thing that I learned like going off to college is definitely just learning how to adapt. Like being around the same people every day, being in your hometown, being around your parents all the time, you definitely find a way to be complacent. Like everything is catered to you. Like everyone just like knows you, so they know how you work. But just like being around different people and just, you know, not knowing like who you are as a person, you kind of are able to create a new identity, which is something that I've learned in college, which is something that I feel is like great for everyone, just meeting new people and just being able to just like learn like different things about yourself that you wouldn't have like from high school or like from your younger self.
Yeah.
So,
No, I agree with that. I feel like for me, it was mainly the biggest way I've grown is probably, and I feel like this ties in what you said, but like confidence in myself and conviction with what I want to do. I feel like those two, and I think that is because, well, I did stay like SoCal, like Long Beach and USC, but I had time to get away from the people I knew since like elementary school, middle school, high school, and like focus on myself. I'm not gonna lie, COVID probably helped too, but I had to be like she was all by herself. I was like, damn, I gotta like figure out what I want to do. But I feel like those are probably some of the best ways I've changed or grown.
There's a lot of pressure to like kind of like find a direction, like find a purpose in life.
That's all those.
Especially how young we are right now. And I think like a lot of people watching probably relate to that.
Oh yeah.
And
There's no pressure
navigating
to-
that is definitely tough.
Yeah, that's what I realized. Like at the end, like you don't gotta like impress no one. You know, like you just gotta be happy with yourself and at least try to figure out where you're going. You don't have to like be on par with your classmates. Like me and him go to USC, so we're surrounded by like all these people that know what they want to do all the time.
Yeah.
So you
So
definitely
that
feel like
pressure's-
you definitely
sometimes it's
feel
there.
a little like what's that, imposter syndrome, just
Yeah.
being in these classes and like
We both
hearing all these people
transferred.
smart. So yeah, we both transferred, so we're not like straight like out of high school like 4.0 4.4s throughout high school. So
That's real.
it's definitely like a challenge first getting into that, but once you realize it's not a big deal like that. and
I mean, y'all are there. We're all there, which is good. Like we're all kind of, we have an idea, we have a foundation, and we're just trying to build upon that. I just want to say I'm proud of all of us.
Nah,
Like,
facts. We're all-
I am super proud of all of you guys.
We ain't doing too bad. Look at us.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. But well, yeah. As we can see, we all come from different backgrounds. Why do y'all think we've connected so well and like gelled so well over the years as a friend group?
I mean, we're not problematic. You know what I mean? I feel like that's
Facts.
key. I feel like us especially,
hey,
we don't get into
Facts.
I feel like, you know what I mean? Us right here, we can be so real with each other and like, I don't know any turmoil that like really was gonna affect us for real. And I feel like that really helps in any type of friend group, like in general.
like I know all these people here got my back, and I know none of them are doing anything that I know wouldn't be okay. You know what I'm saying? Like I already know I trust these guys with my life, and that's the kind of group I want to surround myself with. Especially now, when you're past high school, you don't have to like be friends with everyone, and you're not at this point where you're kind of just selecting, the people that you want to be with for the rest of your life. It's like,
kind of to add on to that, I kind of want to emphasize how like not everyone is meant in your life is supposed to stay in your life. Like I think it's important to kind of just filter out people that you don't really like or that you don't really have a vibe with or you don't think are beneficial, not in a beneficial like way, but like they don't help you out in any way. So I think it's just important that you definitely filter out people that you don't think are worth your time and are problematic, especially. So.
Yeah. And that's like, people could hear that and like take it a bad way, but like not everybody in your life is gonna be there, and not everybody's gonna be there for a good reason. So that's just the way it is. It's like there are some people you're gonna have to cut out. That's just the way it is. There's some people that are good for you that leave, or that you make them leave. Sadly, some people that are bad and they stay. it's just we gotta find that balance.
And you'll learn like lessons from all those people you either choose to keep in your life or not, and those will shape you into like the person you are in the future. And yeah, just going out there and like meeting new people, like you'll learn so much things from people.
I'm not gonna lie though, sometimes like that shit sucks. Like when you lose someone,
It does, 100%.
like especially if it's not the way, like relationships, like romantic or friendship, whatever it is, like that's just. But I will say, like you said, there's learning to be had from that situation. Like not everybody's supposed to be in your life. They're more so they can be like stepping stones for you. And
Lessons.
yeah.
Lessons for sure.
And I feel like for
Yes.
us, like Leo said, I feel like the biggest thing for our group, like it's even deeper than diversity, is we hold each other accountable. Like whether the person likes to hear it or not, like whether it's like with relationship, with school, with life. Like if we see you're falling behind, we're gonna call you out. You guys have done it to me, so I'm not gonna say I haven't been there, but like I feel like it's deeper than race or ethnicity for us. Like I feel like we all just have the same mindsets. We all want to keep moving forward, and I feel like not a lot of friend groups have that. I feel like some get complacent or some are okay with the decisions that their friends are making, even if they're bad. But I feel like we're very good about knowing the good and bads and calling each other out whether it's good or bad.
Yeah, no.
That's what real brothers do. You know?
Yes. No, I was saying this. I feel like I've said this for damn near every one I've done so far, but I've been like so blessed with like my friend group. Like I've seen. Like I feel like I've just been very blessed with like the group of friends I have. I could fall back on anyone. I feel like everywhere I've gone, I've met good people that I became friends, but y'all have been like there since literally the beginning. So I'm so appreciative for that and thankful for y'all. Yeah.
It's been a vibe.
I have a question.
No, go ahead, guys.
Like, all right, so like I feel like what holds our friend group together is honestly sports, and I feel like everybody here played sports. So
Yeah.
just when you guys had to hang up, your jersey, like what did you guys feel like? I don't know for you, 'cause, like it happened recently.
Yeah.
Like, you were probably the most recent one here. So like, is there
Yeah, I think so.
emotions? Because like that was your dream, and like, what did the
Yeah.
feelings go through when you're like, damn, I can't do this?
No, that's a good
anymore,"
question.
and, like,
But to be honest, I've told this to some people, the people who ask, but it really was not my dream. Like baseball was not my dream. My older brother was more like his dream. And I don't want to say this like sounding cocky, but that was just the sport that I was best at. Like I'm not 6 feet, so I'm not gonna go play football or basketball. Like that just wasn't gonna happen. I was best at baseball. My brothers played it, but I was forever grateful that I played it. Like it taught me everything about life because that shit's hard. I had so many friends. Like I played with you, played with Jayden, played with a lot of my friends from Rockstars growing up, and then 1 year at Long Beach City College. But it was a conscious decision to leave. Like I could have played in a lot of places, but I was like, this is not what I want to do past college. So if I can go to my favorite college and like move to that chapter of my life, it may suck now, but yeah, like
better for your future.
I got to move on at some point. And also, I'm a Cali boy. Like I'm not gonna go live in like Iowa and play. That's just
I don't blame you, bro.
I can't do that. So I stayed in Long Beach. Then I went to USC, and I feel like this is the best decision I ever made. Like I do look back on it though, and I'm like, damn, I wish I could have played one more. Like our last year together playing was so fun. Yeah, just playing is fun. So it's hard to like sit and not play. But I also have I have much more respect for the game now that I played it and I could watch it as like a fan. So yeah, I would say that. But what about you?
I know. You, Thomas. What about you with Thomas with basketball? Because basketball, I feel like is something.
I definitely had a dream about going to NBA, but was that realistic? Hell no.
It could have been, dude. The way you were playing in middle school, he was like
I was
going
pretty
to-
good until I got to high school, and then these guys just shot up. I was like, yeah, this is not
That's
realistic.
just life sometimes.
So I was just like, yeah, but
Stuff happens.
just reality hit me. I was like, you know what? It's time to find a path. So started doing school. Not every traditional path. Went to community college, and then finally got to where I want to be. Definitely UCSD. Don't regret anything. But if basketball definitely taught me one thing, it's definitely discipline. Going out there every day, practicing. There'd be a couple months where I'd go to the track every day after high school. Not because I wanted to, but coaches made me do it. So it was just rough times during high school playing basketball. But if it taught me one thing, it was definitely discipline, just showing up for yourself every day and becoming better. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up playing football. I grew up playing baseball, but I got to high school and it really wasn't something I wanted to do. Kind of was just doing it just like at first, like because my friends did it, and then I transitioned to being a theater kid.
I hear the best shows.
Yeah, yeah, these guys, they've always supported me because I've been doing theater since I was in like middle school, and then yeah, like I spent so much like money and time taking like vocal lessons for like musical theater and also like acting lessons. And like there would be days, Thomas remembers this because he actually did some theater. He was on the tech side, but there were rough days, man. It's like 12-hour days from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Like Thomas remembers those. We would have to stand in position.
Tech week was the absolute worst.
Yeah, that was tech week. It was the worst. Like there would be times where we had to stand in the same position for like an hour long. We'd be in the same position. It was terrible. But shout out Lee Hansen, the AVPA theater director. She's great. She pushed us to our absolute best, and we had probably some of the best high school performances that I think I've ever been a part of. Or just performances in general, and I've been in so many different things. And so that was something I kind of had to let go of also because it wasn't really my dream either. Like I love doing it, but there's it's kind of feast or famine in terms of like the professional career. And so I'm glad I just like many of you, I realized early that like it was not something that I could do for a professional career. And I found another love, which I've like, I study clinical psychology, and so it's like mental illness and brain pathology, and that's something that I have like a personal familial connection with. But I think that was something for me that I was able to find and that I really want to study. So that's kind of the goal right now, is just to help as many people as I can in as many different clinical settings as I can. But yeah, so just kind of doing my thing right now with that. And yeah, it's been very fulfilling for sure.
Well, I think for me, as you guys all know, I got injured nonstop during baseball.
Yeah.
So
Anthony
I feel
Davis
like
over here.
I feel like just being like
Made out of glass.
on the team but not on the team was so demoralizing. So I was already like checked out mentally. And then I just want to give credit real quick to college athletes because like that's their lives. Like like we all said, like I
Not being a high school athlete
I
is
just
tough.
lost that passion that I don't think I could have got to be a top 1% of people. And I just feel like with baseball, I got injured so much, like all the rehab, so I just never found worth it past high school to me, to be honest. And then I feel like me and Kai have always had this like business and entrepreneur like admirations, even at such a young age. So I kind of just stuck with that. And yeah, I just couldn't do the injuries no more, to be honest.
Yeah. Hey, tell them about Philly Threads.
Hey man, I started a clothing brand out of pure boredom with my cousin Jayden.
Filipinos.
It's called Philly Threads. You could go Google it, but you're not gonna find much because we both busy. But
Restock.
yeah, hey, shout out Jayden.
Hey, Philly Threads Foreign Narratives? Question mark.
Hey,
Look
coming
collab.
soon, coming soon.
This
Man,
is
we
technically
retired
the
over
collab.
here.
Yeah, I mean, only person I played a sport with here in this room was Vinny. Yeah, we played soccer together
Played
one
soccer.
year. That's where I met him.
Yeah.
That was middle school, right?
I think it was 8th grade middle school. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like
Eighth
last
grade
year middle school. That's where I met Vinny. Yeah, cool dude. But yeah,
Caleb Green was on it.
giving up soccer in 10th grade was like harder for me just because.
Hold
What's
on,
it
hold on,
called?
please, second.
Oh yeah, giving up soccer for me. It was in 10th grade. 10th grade was like our COVID year. Thank you. So that was partly due to it, but also the fact that the coaches wasn't vibing with me. I feel like they was a little biased. But like looking back at it now, I definitely feel, a little bit like I could have done more, But I'm glad I met the people I met. I'm glad I did what I did. It definitely taught me like discipline and like the fact that you could just push yourself and do more. And then I did track senior year, which was really fun. Met a lot of friends. It wasn't as hard giving that up, but because it was just running all day. But that was it wasn't that bad giving that one up. But soccer, that one I look back at it and I'm like, I really enjoyed that time of my life, just doing that. It was cool.
Go ahead.
All right, so for me, I actually played baseball with Kai, Jayden. Me and Leo played soccer. When I had to realize I had to hang it up, it was very tough because I feel like that's like the first time. It's like a big decision where you're like, damn, I can't do this anymore because like you're not good enough. You don't have the height for me, maybe just like the experience. And that was like kind of the first decision that I was like, okay, you really got to move on from whatever you love doing and really let go of that and focus on yourself and do something that's actually more productive for your future. But one thing that I'm still glad that we all do here is play basketball together. So like the sport never will go with us. Like we do fantasy football, we play basketball.
I try.
I won this year. And I really appreciate that we're all such competitive people because I don't think we would be this close if we weren't so competitive. Yeah. And I'm so grateful that all of us just have the tenacity, the passion, just to be better than every one of us here. But also at the end of the day, come back as friends and not have our emotions overtake that and really just be mad about something stupid. Yeah. We all could just have a laugh about it and move on and continue it every year. That's what I'm just appreciative for.
I gotta say though, I got 2 rings, so I'm leading.
I might be next. Who knows? I may be back to back.
2 rings, 1 ring.
Second place is 3 second place.
Don't be tailor made.
Hey, they get in there.
Same name, 2 second place. I don't think it's ever happened in fantasy. I don't know. Maybe
second
very
place.
few
Mercy.
people.
Me and Leo were regular season warriors.
Look,
it's not happening.
I'm letting him speak.
No, it's we had an 8-man, less people. For those of you guys that don't know fantasy football, the less people you have, the less competitive it is.
You had every chance
this
to
guy,
win.
This is true.
This guy, both of his rings were in the 8-man era. This guy had 1 ring in the 8-man era. Vinny actually just won it, so props to him.
Yeah, props to Vinny.
He keeps finishing.
He was 6 and 8.
I have 0. Maybe I'm just making excuses, but it's just it was a tough season, guys. It was a tough season
for him.
He only beat me because Puka scored a late game touchdown. I was at 99% winning, and then Puka scored a touchdown, and I lost the fantasy championship.
The only reason he was in the fantasy championship is because he picked up fucking Trevor Lawrence for 1 week, and he put up 44 against me.
That's all luck.
And then he dropped him the next week. By the way,
Y'all can see the competitiveness. Yeah. So
we're still talking about it. That's how competitive we are.
all right, so it is. I'm not gonna lie. It's January 2nd. This episode, I think, is dropping March 9th.
Oh my god!
they hate me for it. But I just got back from. Oh, this goes here.
Kai's edging us.
I just got back from Japan, and this is some Kobe beef from Kobe, Japan. I haven't even tried it yet. We all gonna try it right now. Let's see how this goes.
The bunny beef.
Be honest, bro.
Be honest.
Although I'm pretty sure this shit gonna be fire.
Kobe. R.I.P. Kobe.
I'm
I'm a tough scorer.
Health guy, so I know.
one at a time.
What is it called? Oh my god.
Yeah, just try it around the same time.
Beef jerky. So I've had pretty much a lot of beef jerky, so I'll know.
Smells good.
Dude, it smells way better than any beef jerky. Any other beef jerky has an artificial
Fun fact: Kobe is named after this. Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, this smells like bacon. In a good way.
This was $4.
Have you ever tried those snacks? Those dried out snacks?
Try it without the wine. I'm saying this. All right. Cheers. Toast.
Cheers.
Oh, that's good. That's great.
God.
That's great.
Hey, let me get that back.
It tastes like mine.
Whoa.
How many are left?
3.
Dude,
We can have some later.
the fat is coming on my fingers pause.
Yeah.
But no, it's
Yo, so they have this at Costco for
He's capping.
$15.99. It comes in a bigger package, and you get more beef jerky. So
It's better.
it's better. It's better than that, but let's be honest, guys. Like, we're not going all the way to Japan for this.
I mean, we are.
But it is very good.
I would bring 5 packs of that if I were in Japan back home, though.
Facts.
I would, because this is good. I'm pretty
I'm
sure the
gonna give
macros
that
are
an
insane on there.
8.6.
A little Dave Portnoy rating.
I think
going.
that was really good. I think just because it's beef jerky, I can't go as high as like a Kobe.
I'll give that a 9 as
steak,
well.
But
Yeah, I give that a 9. I mean, I don't know what a 10 is.
I'm a tough scorer. So
Dude, I'm imagining. Have you ever had the carnivore snacks? Have you heard of those things? Those carnivore snacks.
They come in a bag too, or no?
They're very expensive. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I've never tried those, but I've always wanted to. I feel like maybe if there's like a 10 out of 10 thing, maybe that.
But wow,
But this is
isn't greasy,
yo,
bro.
that is
That's
good.
This isn't greasy.
good.
Nothing. It's like
It's
It's not. When I'm eating, I'm not
I
thinking
mean,
it's
maybe a
beef
little
jerky.
fatty,
I'm
like,
thinking it's like a
in a good way, though.
regular
Yeah.
kind of.
what do y'all give it?
I
give it a
mean,
9.
I'm not a beef jerky guy personally. It was really good though. I'd probably give it like a 7, a solid 7. Yeah.
that. Thank you, Kai. That was
Yeah, that was good.
Straight from
That was
Japan.
nice little
That was
treat.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now let me get some. Yeah, I had it a little bit more than me so far. That's good. Okay, so I mean, a lot of foreign narratives is based around this. What does the human experience mean to y'all?
I think
Oh, go ahead.
I would say. I mean, it's a loaded question. You know, I think it's
It's a lot.
no, but it means something different to everybody. For me personally, I think the human experience, it's something that like I'm continuing to kind of understand, especially like with your brand and your message, which I think is super powerful, but it's also something that I'm continuing to appreciate. I would say for me, I think the human experience is just like,
Keep going.
I know this sounds like cliche, but like achieving happiness, you know, like I think we can all comfortably say like pretty happy. Like there's a lot of shit that goes on with all of us, whether it's the highs or the lows. And I think we've like gone through a lot as a group together, but also individually. But just having agency and also gratitude. I know that the happiest people, there's data on this, but the happiest people in the world have agency and they have gratitude. Agency meaning being responsible for yourself and being proud of your accomplishments, and also having a direction and having a daily routine that reinforces your direction, and being able to make moves in your life that move you closer to your goal in life, whether that's your career or if you're spiritual, you know, moving closer towards God. But also gratitude and being able to take a step back and appreciate the blessings that, you know, we've been offered and the opportunities that we've had together. So I'm super grateful for all of you, and I'm able to take a step back and have the awareness of like, hey, like these are my guys, and like these are my ride or dies. So yeah, agency and gratitude, 100%.
Yeah, I agree completely with what Luke said, especially about the overall achieving happiness part. I think, you know, a lot of people do put a lot of stress on themselves, which really, you know, adds a lot of weight onto their life and kind of makes it a little less happy than it can be. But I feel like appreciating little things like this trip, you know what I mean? In the grand scheme of things, we're here for 3 days.
Less than 3 days.
But like,
yeah.
we're going to be able to look back on this and really enjoy this. And I'm going to be happy thinking about this trip when I'm like 50, 60,
Exactly.
you know what I mean? Little things like that where I can just look back on memories and say, yeah, I was fulfilled in, you know, saying that I was able to do everything I was able to do, but also like putting my best foot forward and everything. Like, you know, just saying yes to this trip, saying yes to this podcast, everything like that, you know, just taking every opportunity that I can to make myself happy and just, you know, enjoy it.
Yeah.
I feel the same way as Leo. Honestly, like when Kai told me I was gonna be on this podcast, I was a little nervous.
A little iffy.
I was definitely a little nervous, but that's part of the human experience. It's just kind of testing those limits and really just going into like a deeper part of your uncomfortable zone and like really just exploring that zone. Yeah. Sorry, I kind of forgot what I was saying.
Yeah, I agree with all you guys. But just to add on, I think for me, what the human experience means to me is just really enjoying the process, enjoying all the highs, all the lows, just making sure that you learn from everything that you experience in life, but also just making sure that you do a service to other people. Like, don't just be very self-righteous with yourself, but also help other people with everything, not with everything, but with as much as you can. But also make sure that you put yourself first in front of everybody, because at the end of the day, your happiness is the most important to yourself. If you're not happy, then how can you help other people? And so I would just say make sure you put your happiness first, but enjoy the journey that life is able to offer.
Yeah, to add on, I was saying basically like just to have a balance of things that you enjoy in life, because if you're so surrounded by one thing that you're happy by, you never know when that thing could just disappear and fall away, and you're a completely different person for so long, and you're trying to find that happiness once again. So I think just going out and exploring and having a multitude of just happinesses in your life is will definitely shape the person you are in your future, and just not be so attached to one thing. And that's kind of what I've learned over the years, just not to be attached to one thing. It's kind of just have a variety of friends, family, and like hobbies to make me happy in life. So
I think to add on, I agree with everything you guys are saying, so I'm not just going to repeat it. I think one thing I learned, especially, I'll say 2025, with Kai, who's given me tons of help with it, like mentally and spiritually, is learning from the bad experiences too. Because we're not going to sit here and say every experience we've had is picture perfect. So like shit happens, you're going to have bad experiences. Yeah. So being able to learn from those, but also not having it hold you back is something I feel like a lot of people struggle to do, because it's very easy to just push over all the bad experiences because you want to. It's easy. Like whether it's a breakup or like shit happens in school with friends, life happens. But being able to reflect on it and find the self-improvement, I feel like it just makes you stronger. But you can't let it get too deep.
Exactly. Yeah.
You got to move on regardless.
That's real. Appreciate you guys.
Of course.
I feel like.
What does human experience mean?
Yeah, let's hear your side of things,
Question.
Mr. Interviewer.
Well, I have a question for y'all after, and I actually scratched it, but y'all, I think 3 or 4 of y'all brought it up, so I'm definitely gonna ask it. But to me, the human experience, I mean, y'all touched on it, damn near everything, but it's like the yin and the yang, like it's the good and the bad. You gotta learn to deal with everything, like life. Like if life was all good wouldn't be good. Like it would just be like a normal thing. Like it'd be baseline.
Yeah.
Same with bad. So it's like, I think for me, I think there's parts of the human experience that are universal, but also the way you look at it's very unique. For me, it's first like understanding that like there's the good and the bad, and then learning to live with it that way and embrace it. Like I feel like the biggest thing is like detaching for me from like my expectations. Well, no, that sounds but in some way, yeah, just like the good and the bad. I feel like that's very universal. I don't know. I could answer that better. But anyway, 3 or 4 of y'all, I forget. 3 or 4 of y'all talked about happiness a lot. And this took me recently to feel like I learned, but like, do you feel like there's a difference between happiness and peace? And like, what do you think like we should be, well, yeah, which one do you feel like you chase more?
I think they're one and the same. I think having happiness, I think, leads to peace. I guess there's a perspective on it where peace can mean a mixture of both happiness and also the antithesis of happiness, whatever that means to you guys. But I think happiness is kind of not just the emotion of it. I think it's this inner sense of being okay with the bad, but being able to embrace the good, you know? And being okay with the bad allows you to almost see the good in almost like a bigger spotlight, you know? I mean, like as us humans, like we experience like there's a saying where losses loom larger than gains. Like humans naturally feel loss more than they do a gain, right? And so having the ability to kind of counteract that and be positive in the bad and be almost and embrace the good, I think that's a skill that I'm continuing to understand and learn and appreciate. But that's definitely something that I've learned a lot from the past few years, for sure.
Personally, I would say that they're two different things. The way I see it, to me, happiness is, as we explained it, just being happy, being able to just like live your life in the way you want, doing the things you want to do. Everything just feels great. And to me, like blissful, almost joyful, all of that. To me, peace is almost like acceptance and coming to terms with certain things. Like, I think for me recently, just being able to realize that you will have to come to terms with certain things, and accept the reality of outcomes. That for me is peace. But the way I see it, that's not necessarily happiness. Like the loss of somebody or just in general not being able to accomplish something that you really wanted to do. I think at the end of the day, you got to come to peace or come to terms with that. And I can be at peace with that decision or with that outcome, but am I necessarily happy? Personally, no. So I can see how they definitely do align in some way, because I think you do need peace in order for happiness. I feel like that's how I see it. That's how it works. But yeah, I mean, that's personally my experience.
I just want to add, so you said you're not happy, right?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm happy.
Oh, you're happy? No. Okay, my bad. I was like, I gotta check in on my boy real quick. Like,
Sorry.
what's going on?
No, just to clarify,
Okay, good.
I'm just saying, I feel
Thank
like
God. Yeah.
individuals, as me, I feel like you need to achieve peace in order to achieve happiness. You know what I mean? I am personally happy in my life. Trust me. Don't worry.
Right now.
But I'm just saying, like, to me, they're different feelings and emotions. You know what I mean? I feel like one leads to another. But that's just how I see it, of course.
Yeah. No, I agree. I say that because I feel like happiness is more external and peace is more internal. So that's kind of why I asked the question. But I feel like peace, I can't think of me getting peace from someone else's actions, more so like me. I can get happiness from someone else's actions. I mean, you can also get happiness from some things that you do. But I feel like peace is just more internal, and yeah, like you said, the acceptance in some way. So that's kind of why I asked that question. But I heard like a few of y'all talk about the happiness part. Yeah.
I mean, dude, I don't know everything. Like
No one does, yeah.
I mean, I listen to a lot. This is a shout out, but like Dr. Paul Conti, he's Stanford. He's works with Harvard, like psychiatry department, but he's also, or that's where he's from. But he's he has his own like organization that helps people with mental illness. But he talks about specifically the happiest people in the world have two traits, and that's agency and that's gratitude. And I think that's really important to be able to have those two ththings.
No, I agree with that.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. And then back to y'all asked me the question I asked you, and I halfway answered it. I only answered it because I asked the human experience, but that's like the individual. I feel like I got to fully answer it because this is my shit. But the universal human experience is more so about like connecting with people And I feel like that's where you get from the universal languages, which music, emotions. I feel like food is one of them too. But just like, and that's what's harder to access, because we live on a world that's pretty big, and we live in LA. That it's hard to go other places, but when you do get to travel, you can subtly feel that connection, and it's hard to like fully. And I'm not no, what do you call it, pro or master at this. I just feel like I sent it a little bit, and I'm trying to like make something out of it. But I feel like that is the universal side of it. So, yeah.
Yeah, there's something to be said about, like, no matter where you go in the world. I've traveled a little bit, but you've traveled a lot more. There's something to be said about, regardless of language and communication, there is this kind of shared experience. Like with your video that actually just premiered today.
Go watch that.
Go watch that. A little shout out.
Is it link in bio? I don't know.
But
Yeah, link
link in the bio.
it's like there was a little bit of a language barrier. She spoke English pretty well, actually.
Yeah.
And like you guys both connected on, I think, a very
Disneyland.
human level. Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. But yeah, on a human level.
Yeah, Disneyland. Yeah. Orlando.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was like, okay, like you guys are from opposite sides of the world, yet you were still able to have a conversation, and you gifted her the shirt. I think that was really nice of you. Yeah, I think there's something to be said in that dynamic and in that environment where you
Yeah.
were at, you know.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful. That's what I hope we all get a chance to do. And like even that, I can't even say this enough. I'm not a very outgoing, extroverted person, so me to go out there and do that is like,
I think you are, to be honest. In this whole group,
I think you are the most. And
Luke?
then you,
These two.
one, two,
Dude, I'm
Nah, then you.
I'm forced
Vinny,
to
you're
be like,
you're pretty
I'm forced
extroverted,
to be
bro.
extroverted.
I can make it happen, but like,
It's like I don't choose to be.
Nah, you are.
Okay.
Nah, we all are extroverted in our own ways.
Yeah,
like,
that's
which,
true. That's true.
Like, dude, I like my alone time. Like, I think everybody does. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
dude, I like to cuddle up and watch a movie. You know, like I ain't afraid to admit that. You know,
Yeah,
like,
me too.
but
yeah.
no, but it's like that's what I appreciate about all of us.
Yeah.
You know, we're all social. Like,
Yeah.
we literally just went out for New Year's and had a blast.
Yeah.
Like,
we did.
we can't go into everything that happened that night, but it was a lot, and I'm happy we went. And
Shout out Julius Caesar.
yeah, Julius Caesar.
Shout out Julius Caesar, man.
The Brig had
Brig.
a great
Brig was a
deal,
great
a
time.
beer and a shot for what? $14, $12.
We're all over
whatever it was.
We're all over
Everyone
great
here's
deal.
21, no one's underage.
We're all over 21.
Yeah, we're all over 21.
We not in public.
I actually have a question for all you guys here. So
Yeah.
I know that. I don't know. Do you guys know what you guys want to do in the future? Kind of, maybe. Okay. Anyways, let's just say we don't. Someone told me if the path in your life is clear, then that path is not yours. I just want to know your guys' thoughts on that, because that's something that I've taken like more seriously and I've kind of just had in the back of my mind from like, anything I do now. And I just want to hear from what you guys have.
Can I quickly ask you where you heard that from? And then what was it?
Actually, someone at USC told me that because
A student or a
no, my counselor. Like I talk to her all the time just about like my major and stuff, and I was telling her like I really don't know what I'm doing. She kind of just pulled that quote out of nowhere. So I stuck with that, and I don't know. I just want you guys to answer that question and have any thoughts on that.
Oh, can you say it one more time? I'm
If
sorry. I
the
haven't-
path,
Maybe I'll
if
go.
you see the path in your life is clear, that path is not yours.
If the path is not
Oh,
Yeah, if the path in your life is clear, like you could see it, then that path is not yours.
Okay.
So like,
I 100% agree.
Go ahead.
I misheard it first. I thought you said if the path isn't clear.
no, if your path is
Yeah.
clear, like you can see it happening, then that's not
Yeah,
your
okay.
path.
Because I was gonna say, I feel like if you know set in stone, like Yellow Brick Road, you know exactly what's gonna happen. That's like boring as hell.
Yeah.
Like, let's be so serious, bro.
It's not your own. Yeah.
Going back to the human experience, experiencing new things, venturing out, broadening your horizon, all of that, I feel like is perfect. I feel like if you have, an envisionment, like vaguely, I know where I want to be in the future, I completely understand that. But if it's so clear to the point where it's like, some people's futures from birth because of their parents are like set up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. And personally, I'm glad I didn't grow up like that. I'm so glad I was able to go ahead and do try out different things and really understand what I wanted to do and what I like, and experience things like that. So I agree with that statement. If the path is clear, okay. I'm gonna say if the path is clear, it shouldn't be yours.
Yeah.
But
I think
yeah.
it was something like that.
Yeah, I really
I
like
don't really
that.
remember it, but that's kind of like the gist.
I also feel like for that situation, you're really not reaching your full potential. Because I feel like, as much as we hate it, the adversity you face along the path makes you stronger, whether you like it or not. Whether you want it to or not, you got to make shit happen. And I feel like if you're just given everything, you're just gonna have that mindset already pre-built. So whether it's, clothing or finance or psychology, like whatever, if we're just given it, we're never really gonna work to our fullest potential.
Yeah.
So I feel like if it's too clear, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have it, be comfortable, but I would suggest you probably strive for something different, better, completely opposite.
Yeah.
I actually really love that question, Vinny. So, but But to answer that, I feel like a clear path means complacency. So for me, I've never felt that I wanted to be complacent because a clear path to me kind of feels like a straight line. So for me, like what makes the human experience is obviously the things that you experience. So I feel like you need to experience a multitude of things, but if you have a clear path, a straight line, that just means you have one experience. So in order to build yourself up and reach the potential that you want to reach, you need to experience a multitude of things. So I definitely think that a clear path is not something that I would want to go down.
I would say, I'm pretty sure y'all have seen this. Have y'all ever seen that? It's like a meme kind of image, or
Success is not linear. That one.
well, that too.
Yeah.
But is this miner underground, and he's like,
Yes, the
hitting-
diamond. The
and he's hitting
diamond.
it right in the diamond.
Yeah.
It's life is supposed to be unknown. It's like, damn, when am I gonna get it? When am I gonna get it? When am I gonna get it? And then it's right there, and then you do it.
Yeah.
If you just know it's there, I just don't think that's what life's about. It's not supposed to be that easy.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be
A
the most
grind.
rewarding things are things that oftentimes I'm assuming things you don't expect, things that you wanted but couldn't have for so long, and then it's you reap the benefits. But if you just know, and it's okay, this is gonna happen, this and this, it's just not. I just don't think it's as fulfilling. So
Not at all.
I agree with that quote at all. I don't think I've ever heard it, but I've had time to listen to y'all talk about it for 5 minutes, and then that's kind of how I translate it in my head. But I definitely agree with that. Yeah. Do y'all have any more inspirational quotes like that?
No, that was
Y'all got
a great
more like
question.
that?
That was an amazing.
I think for me,
Hey, this is his podcast right now.
where I'm at, my dream, I think just because I've had a lot of mentors and a lot of really good professors that have kind of pushed me to, put out my best work and my best output. My dream is to be a clinical psychologist. And I think for me though, it's not a dream where I'm I have to be this. It's more so that's what I prefer, but for me it's more so I just want to help people. I just want people to be, helped by my aid. However I can contribute is what I want to strive for. And whatever that capacity is, I want to meet that. And so it's kind of foggy right now. I don't know. I have preferences, but that's definitely what I think I'd want to do.
Yeah.
I would ask for you guys if there's a moment that you can kind of pinpoint. I mean, we're kind of all going our different ways, and obviously we have these shared experiences together, but we have our own lives and our own directions. Is there any moment that you can kind of focus on that's kind of pulled you in the direction in which you are going in life?
That's a good question.
Like if you could pinpoint one exact moment, if you can't, just up to you guys.
All right, that was 30 minutes up, so we going right back into it. But Luke asked a great question, so we can go straight into it.
For me, like the experiences, it's not even an experience, it's actually like a big part of our lives was COVID. I feel like COVID was like a big reset for me. I was able to just have some alone time to really focus on myself. And at the time, I wasn't the most happiest about how I looked, so I did things to like, be happier, like work out, eat more healthier. So like, I feel like COVID was just a big reset for me in life, and actually starting to like lock in and figuring out what colleges I wanted to go to and like what I wanted to do with my future. Obviously, it sucked. COVID was like very sad. A lot of people lost their lives, but for the people that were fortunate to not go through that, I feel like for me, I was able to use that as a positive thing, and really just lock in a little bit more with life and figure out what I want to do. And
I feel like that being able to, I'll let you go after, my bad. I'm gonna say this real quick. I feel like that being able to turn a negative into a positive is like one of the most important things. Yeah. And like, I know we all remember him before COVID and him now, like it was like.
I was a little chubby boy. I still eat like that, but
that's like the clearest example of like someone who like fully changed their life and like put their mind to something, and it was like, I'm gonna do this, and like we all could see it crystal clear because it's a physical thing, but like that was, I mean, it's a mental thing first, but then physical, like you see it physically, but that was like that was inspirational for me. Like I remember I was like, bro, let me work out with you. let me do this and that. So, but nah, that's a very good thing. Like
even to add on, I just feel like COVID brought this group here so close.
Yeah,
like closer than we were before.
Very close.
Like
100%.
We woke up and would just hop on PlayStation, join our online Zoom classes on the phone, like on the mic, just doing the same. Like we had a completely different life that we all just maneuvered together, and it was something that was a positive instead of a negative. And it's kind of tough because like that never happened to anyone, especially like just we were able to do it. I feel like it's something like not most people like were able to like find a positive out of. Yeah. And we were able to become closer, and even after that in high school we're still together. Yeah. And 4 years later, 5 years later, look at us,
Dude, we're all alone in our houses for months. No, like what? Like year.
Over a year for sure.
So like us having the ability to like share things with each other and like talk with each that brought us so close. And I'm grateful for that. Although COVID was terrible and we're still feeling the effects like on a global level now. Dude, I'm almost thankful for that experience because I think we all kind of had our own run-ins with being definitely isolated,
For sure.
Yeah. Okay, so just to say on the COVID part, I feel like, I don't know, I think 100% I got so close with Jayden during COVID because I just remember being on the mic with him so often. Because like, bro, it was just yap sessions after yap sessions after yap sessions. It was like, it was so cool. That was fire. Yeah, that was fire. But to go back to Luke's question about the experience part, I think personally, I've had like several experiences that I think are like key, like inside out. You know what I mean? The key core memories, things like those type of experiences. Where I mean, like I haven't had like one necessarily, but I've had like several. Like to piggyback off Vinny's answer, I mean, COVID, I wasn't like into fitness or anything, but I work at a gym with Kai currently. And I've been there for about 2 years now, a little over that. And that first year, I really didn't care about like going into the gym and using it. But after really like seeing all the people that are in there and seeing like potential that you have, like to just put yourself forward and like just, you know what I mean, grow. Not only like physically, but just like mentally and all of that. It really inspired me to push forward. I mean, Vinny's whole thing too, that was inspirational. Honestly.
I was a little chubby.
Still to this day.
I was very chubby.
Bro, did that Korean
barbecue. I was like, damn. You know what I mean? Like, it was crazy transition. But yeah, just another thing like that, like several experiences that I've had over the past that really directed me towards, okay, I really want to achieve these certain things in life. But yeah.
I would say, fuck, I'm all over the place. And people kill me with my memory, but it's true. One, with the COVID, we were talking about how it's so beneficial for us, which is like a very, when we say that, like, we understand how bad it was for the world. And that's like a terrible thing, but it's, for us, we were just privileged enough to where we were able to be in a spot where it didn't affect us as much. And it really did give us like months to years to like be like, sit on our ass and be like, what the fuck are we gonna do with our lives? So I think that's, like, if COVID was to help anybody, I think it was our generation and like our 3 years specifically in like high school. So for that specific thing, I think we're thankful for, but we're not thankful for like the other things that happen.
Let's clarify that. We know what happened.
On the good side.
Yeah.
The whole hiatus.
So we're aware of that. But can you ask the question one more time so I can answer it?
Yeah, no, just like if you can kind of pinpoint an experience, situation, or like a feeling, emotion that you've had during a certain time, like what made you choose like the path that you're on right now?
Okay, yeah, that's, for me, like, I've become a very spiritual person over the years, and it's always just a feeling, like, it's like the intuition, like, it's like in my gut, and I try to follow that as best as I can. Like, I remember vividly when the idea for Foreign Narratives came, it was first the idea of like the cutting your shirt, like the like at the bottom, because I saw like the cut here sign in like elementary school, but that was like such a core memory for me. But then I was like, I remember I was turning right on Slauson on the way to Equinox, that terrible ass fucking turn.
I hate that turn.
But like it was, that's the worst turn of all time.
I had a whole thing about this.
Yes. Because it's like the middle lane can turn right or go straight, and there's always one car that goes straight.
Yeah.
But that shit don't go straight for like another,
The light.
it's for like 45 seconds. So you sitting there waiting for them to be like, can you fucking turn? I'm sorry. Can you turn? And I always choose the wrong decision. But anyway, I just remember so vividly when that idea came to me, and I really believe in like ideas and thoughts, and like there's like power in them. It was so clear and so powerful. I was like, I could just see clearly, and I guess this is paradoxical to his statement about like the clear path, but I could see clearly or feel it. I was like, this is like something that like I could take with and run with, and like, and this is something I could fully understand, complete, fulfill. So I don't know if that explains it well, but just like that feeling that you get sometimes, like in your stomach and your heart, when you just know, like, this is something I could work with. That's what's led me so far, and I feel like it's been working out. Same thing with USC. Like, this is where I'm going. Other things, I'm like, I'm done with baseball, this and that. So it's just those. I follow my gut as much as I can.
All right, I think we're gonna Uno reverse to host. I think that's the perfect bridge. But I think you should ask it.
What happened?
I think we should pick his brain now about Foreign.
Yeah. So, like, I had a few questions prepared before this, but for Foreign Narratives specifically, so what is the message that you're trying to tell? What is the story you're trying to tell? And what are you trying to bring awareness to?
Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to think so I make the right answer. But I feel like it's a lot. The clearest, simple image, I'll try to start with that and then branch out, is that we're all connected somehow. Like humans, like we don't look alike. We kind of do a little bit.
Hold on. At work, I swear, I be working out. They're like, "Oh my God, is your brother working?" I'm like,
Really?
"That's
All the time.
like, you know, that's my brother, but that's not my brother." You know?
Literally, they call me Leo. They call and my actual brother works there though. So I give him a little slack now, but like it's bad. But just that like we are all connected, and like again, it's like I always try to get the flowers where I can, but I would not have had this realization if I didn't travel young with my family. But I was able to go places and see things and interact with people, and I'm like, damn, we look nothing alike, but I can still like talk to you or try to communicate. I could like place this order and like I could see your smile, and I'm like, oh, okay, there's a connection there at least a little bit, and that's kind of just the message that I'm trying to give. And through the clothes, I guess I wouldn't call myself a big fashion person, but I do like dressing nice for myself. And there was some shirts that I feel like I didn't have a lot of shirts that I wanted to wear, so I started making shit that was my own. I wouldn't think I'm a very creative person, but after making some clothes, like I was making clothes that had meaning, so I started to believe it. But I just made clothes through the cultures because I feel like that's what's been calling to me. Like I'm very interested in other people's things, and I'm like, okay, like they do this, how can I bring that into my life and make my life better? And I feel like if everyone did that, and I'm not no saint who knows everything, but I feel like if everyone tried to look at other people for better things, I don't know if I worded that right, but look at other people for like how they can improve themselves. I feel like everyone has something to give that just makes your life better. And there's bad people in this world, so you're not gonna take something from everyone, but from every culture, I promise you there's some good things to take. And traveling is just a beautiful thing. Like you meet so many people, places, cultures, things, yeah.
Yeah, so I know you harp a lot on the human connection and the human experience. I think there's something to be said about kind of the emotions that you're trying to draw out of people with this. Because at the end of the day, that's how people connect to things, is through emotion. Mm-hmm. So what are the emotions that you're trying to, is it just empathy or is there something more?
Yeah, that's a good question. There's never like a specific emotion. I mean, obviously, like, you want the good ones. Like, I'm not trying to bring hate out of people.
Yeah, this is a hate group. Yeah.
I'm not trying to make people hate each other. But that's honestly a good question I haven't asked myself. But
empathy, I think, is a wonderful emotion to talk about. I think that is often a forgotten emotion.
Yeah.
And if it's just empathy, which I know you've already talked about, throughout this time that we've had here together, I think that's a great foundation.
So then I guess it would be empathy because, like, when I think about it now from, like, the outside looking in, it's trying to connect people and, like, understand that we're not that different. So, yeah, empathy. If I could, I'd want to bridge that into love and peace. So those things. Yeah.
I love that.
Not hate, though. Not hate.
Okay. Yeah. So my last question about, I think me and Jayden, we kind of talked about this beforehand, before we did this. So what is your kind of, what is your message to people who can't travel? I know a lot of your message is based on traveling and experiencing new cultures and beliefs and ideas. How do you kind of navigate the idea that some people can't afford to travel? Some people can't afford to expose themselves to new ideas and new cultures like you have done. And I think, and I admire that a lot, and that's something that I want to do in my own life. But I think there's a lot of people that don't have access to those resources. So what do you say to the people that want to seek these things and want to experience new things and new situations, but don't have the resources to?
Yeah, no, that's a great question. I'm happy that you asked because it's something you want to answer, but you don't want to like say it without people asking you. But I feel like it's I know I'm very blessed and privileged, and I always give credit to where I was born, the family I was born into. And I would just say, like, because of those privileges I've had, I feel like it's like, I almost take it on as like a duty to put myself out there so I can at least do my part to make it more accessible to other people. In some ways, that's the clothes, but that's honestly not as, I feel like the clothes has always not been as fulfilling to me as this stuff, because I feel like this kind of portrays that message more about like traveling and meeting other people, especially what just came out today, like the Japanese one, when I was in Japan talking to her. I feel like that is exactly what, like, that is the most fulfilling part to me out of anything, more than making clothes that people like. Obviously, that means a lot. But being out there, talking to people from different places and having it on footage. And again, I'm not a very extroverted person, so that's me coming out of my comfort zone, but it's not about me at that point. It's me trying to, I guess, put that out there so people who might not have the opportunity to travel there can at least see that experience and believe it. And hopefully it inspires them to, at some point, God willingly, have the opportunity to go out there and experience that for themselves. So that's kind of how I go about it. And I'm so serious when I say that, like, those are the most, this talk right here, going out there with them, that's the most fulfilling part to me about foreign narratives. And I'm just so thankful. And it's funny because that's like what costs, well, traveling out there costs a lot. But like doing this don't cost much. And I also live in LA, which is a blessing. Like, it's such a diverse city. I can go to Santa Monica, Little Tokyo, Koreatown, Glendale for the Armenians, like anywhere.
Shout out.
What's Filipino town at?
Filipino town, anywhere. Little Ethiopia, like I can go anywhere and talk to people. So that's another blessing, like being in LA. But I try to, that's why I'm trying to be more out there, especially with the narratives in focus.
Yeah.
And like I said, if this doesn't pop off, it's still something that's fulfilling to me, and I feel like I'm doing my part to at least have that opportunity.
Makes you happy too,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. So like that's
like-
why I love it, and I just know I'm gonna keep doing this for as long as I live. Like, I got a camera, I got some mics. YouTube is free to upload. That's all I need. If people want to watch, it's there. So yeah.
I guess I got a question. Thank you for answering. I feel like you've just been getting like,
No, appreciate it.
all the questions.
Well, I mean, y'all been
All right,
y'all
this
been
for
answering
y'all
questions.
now,
Yeah.
and myself, because I answered too. But
Please. And
I
thank
feel
y'all for
like
the questions.
we're all best friends here, but we just don't know like maybe the closest things about each other. Like, I want to ask all you guys this: like, what are your guys' drive? What is your guys' will when you wake up in the morning? What makes you want to do whatever you're doing? Is it for like a special someone? Is there some goal you want? You want to be rich? You want to like, what is it? Like, I feel like it could be a combination, but we're all best friends. I don't even know that about you guys. I don't know what your guys' drives are or anything, and I want to hear it from anyone. Or maybe not you right now. You should be last.
Facts.
I feel like I heard a lot of
Let me get out the mic.
I mean, like,
Let me get out the mic.
anyone want to jump in? Like,
Let me get out the mic.
I can answer too. So
I'll go first. I would just say, like, for me, just for right now, just trying to, really make sure that the little guy beforehand, 5-year-old Thomas, is proud of himself now. Yeah. Just making sure that, everything that I've done is everything that he's ever dreamt of. But like I said again, like making sure that it's not linear, like experiencing everything. That's my drive, is just to really make sure that I fulfill everything that little Thomas once has dreamt of, and still has many dreams to fulfill, but he still has a whole lifetime to fulfill them. So just making sure that I fulfill every promise that I've kept to myself since I was a young boy, and fulfilling them as I go through the years. So
I think for me, I'm gonna give 2 points real quick. I feel like number one is just giving back all the hard work and sacrifice my parents gave me. I feel like for all of us as athletes, and even like for Luke for theater, we know how much time and effort they put bringing us to tournaments.
And money.
Like
Yeah,
money,
from practice,
gas,
buying all
time.
the
Like,
best gloves.
our parents didn't have no free weekends. Like, we had 3-day tournaments, these weekday tournaments. They had to make sure they didn't have work. So it's like, I feel like I strive to give back, and I feel like I can never repay what our parents, at least my parents, have done for us. but I feel like if I could do anything to help them from now until the day I rest, I would love to do that. And I feel like number two, I feel like as you guys see, we're in Napa. Like I feel like the experience, we're very, to a certain degree, we're very privileged.
Oh yeah.
Like whether it's just going out to the bars or just like going to Korean barbecue or like these little experiences, they add on kind of expensive. So I feel like we're all blessed and fortunate enough to where some of us are working, some of us are trying to, we're still trying to figure out life. But I feel like these experiences and us wanting to keep doing it as a group, like pushes me to like, because you can have all the money in the world, but if it's just sitting in a vault, sitting in a bank account, what are you gonna do with it? Like, like I'd rather be in the state I'm at as a poor college kid, but like living my life with the boys. Me, some billionaires sitting at home, like just doing nothing. So I feel like the memories we've created push me to want to do more.
They outweigh all that money.
Yeah.
100%.
Want to chime in?
Yeah. Piggybacking off Jayden's point, this is another thing. I'm not gonna like ask. I'm gonna ask it, but like if you guys,
Yeah.
my mom wasn't born here. I don't know if you guys have any like immigrant parents, but me personally, just
I
knowing
love your mom, by the way.
Huh?
Your mom's great.
No, yes,
thank you.
she
I'm
is.
still waiting
She's-
for that
She's,
carne asada.
she's the guy.
Yes,
She is.
yes, we need to, we need to cook
Yeah,
that at
what's
my
the carne
house. It's gonna
asada you
happen.
did?
Shout out Ms. Davila.
Barbecue.
Yes, shout out.
Let's go.
Just knowing that my mom like sacrificed so much moving from a whole nother country, submerging herself in a whole nother culture around new people, coming from Nicaragua, coming to America where it's just completely diverse and like just experiencing different cultures, and then growing up, and then also making sure as her firstborn child that I would have every opportunity that I can have, you know what I mean? And making sure that I was able to do that as her child. That's one of my main drives, knowing that I want to make my mom proud.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Knowing that everything that she put into this life, at one point I was born and it was, she told me I became her main focus as her child. You know what I mean? Like giving life, that's beautiful. You know what I mean? And just knowing that I can, like you said, in any way give back to my mom, just like that. And my dad, of course. My dad was born here.
Hey, shout out Dad.
Shout out Howard, of course. Shout out Howard. But just knowing that my mom came from, you know, another country, and then, you know, she went through all these things, and then now I'm here because of her willpower, of course. But yeah, just of course giving back to my parents and making sure that I don't let them down, and that everything that they've given up for me is for a reason, and it's because I succeed. So that is 100% one of my main drives, for sure.
I think for me, I mean, you guys know a lot about this, and this is not something that I share with a lot of people, but my cousin, he's schizoaffective, and so I've kind of, like, my family's had to deal with a lot in terms of kind of the extra things that, like, a lot of people don't kind of understand what schizoaffective is. I mean, schizophrenia in general, but like schizoaffective, for those who don't know, is schizophrenia and also bipolar 1. In some cases bipolar 2, but mainly bipolar 1 with schizophrenia. So, and there's a lot that goes with that. I mean, there's addiction too that he's going through, but and he's like my brother. Like, I grew up with him. I don't have a lot of cousins at all. I have a pretty small family, and so we're all really close. And so seeing kind of the path that he's gone towards, it's been a lot on my family, and so that's kind of where I've kind of focused my attention towards in terms of like my career and what I want to do with my life, is to help people like him, but ultimately help people, like help him, you know, help people like him, but ultimately I want to help him, you know?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it's not something I want to go too deep into, but that's my main motivation is just to like help people like him, for sure.
Yeah. Damn. After like hearing half of y'all talk, I started really thinking about mine. And I feel like, I don't know, it's like I don't know how to answer this because like I want to answer politically correct or whatever, or like whatever sounds right. But honestly,
Man, screw the politically correct answer.
no, when I say politically correct, I just mean like something that like sounds nice and was like, oh, like what great. But like honestly, and my parents have said this, my brothers have said this, but like and it could be because I'm a middle child, but like at least me, a lot of my main motivations are immediately more selfish, like about me, and like I got to get this for me. Obviously, I know exactly what my parents have done for me. They've like moved mountains for me to be where I am, do what I do, and I can't thank them enough. And I think it's because I overthink a lot, so I think about things. So when
We all do, bro.
Yes.
yeah, but like, okay, this is like an hour later. We had to charge the.
We're gonna recharge.
We had to recharge. Soon, this is gonna be upgraded to like an actual.
Yeah, maybe there'll be a
Video
part
camera.
2 with us.
Yeah, facts. Where are we gonna be next?
Vegas.
Vegas, yes. It's
Vegas.
At
double the
Caesars.
It's actually in
I'm
the
just
works
kidding.
right now.
Yeah.
Thomas's private exotic.
Okay, before I
Okay, go
forget
ahead.
though, yeah, let me go. We were talking about main driving points. Pretty sure I was talking about selfishness. And I was talking about specifically immediate selfishness, as in I do things for the immediate. No, I don't. Whatever. I have like the big goal in mind, which is obviously to help the people who helped me get to where I am. But I can't do that until I achieve the things I need to achieve to get to where I can actually, what's the word? Help them, you know? So I make immediate, I would say more so immediate selfish moves, but it's in the end goal of helping them. But I feel like my mentality is like, I can't help them unless I do this for myself to where I can get to this point and then give back to them. So that's kind of how, I would say that's my main driving point. Yeah, and I think that's a very, in my eyes, sometimes it's selfish. I don't know if y'all agree with that, but sorry to talk about. But yeah, that's what I would say. So, but yeah, so anyway, shift on to something different. What would y'all say is like some of your fondest memories, us as a group, or like specifically, if y'all have any that come to mind?
I want to start with one because this is before COVID, and I feel like we did a lot of things after COVID because we're more like older. But one thing that I know that we all did here, just us as a group, was go to the Jumanji 2 movie. And honestly, that was one of the best moments we've had together as a group, because like the first time we all went out together.
Facts.
And
It was a good movie.
I think that was one of the more fondest like memories because we were so young. Like we're getting dropped off by our parents and stuff. Just going to see a movie. Like we think it's late. We're going to Henny's Kettle right before it closed. We're thinking like, oh, like, you know, like that's like just the first time, and just the fact that we're still doing things together, and it's the same exact group. This is like a long like 5-6 years ago, and just how we can still do the same things even older, and like from our experiences, we're still here, and like we still enjoy each other's companies no matter what. Yeah.
I think
What about some of you guys remember?
I think my best memory is like our group chat just being created. Like, that's when the friend group really started. Like,
Toast.
if you know, you know. Like, our thing's like a running joke, and it's like it sounds so dumb on the outside looking in. Like, toast.
Yeah, we're the OG rage baiters, by the way. Like our name is based off a rage bait.
Rage
baiting.
Yeah,
Rage
it's
baiting
not
is-
like
It's straight rage baiting, but it's like I feel like
Way back.
our group chat went through so many like Leo said way earlier, like we're not problematic, so like we tried to like squeeze people in here and there, but like I feel like the core group really stuck it out. Like Vinny said,
The core group's still
5-6 years later, it's like we tried to expand, but some people just didn't fit the mold, or like didn't see the vision that we try to stick together through. Like
That's just life. Like I mean, there's
It
gonna
is
be
what it
there's
is.
gonna be people coming in your
It
life
is
just
what-
acting like
yeah,
they gonna be your best friend, and they're gonna be like the person that damn, this is the person that I'm gonna be with, and they're gonna put me in the like most
Yeah.
positive direction. But like
Yeah.
no, like
that's just not who it is. Like from what I've known, like just because we've been together for so long and been consistent, that's what I know, that these are my guys and I know that they have my back.
So I think our group chat being made was like, I think that just started something special, and here we are now.
I'll go next. So I would say my fondest memory of all of us is probably going to Magic Mountain. Rip Magic Mountain. I think that thing is going away. But I would say our fondest memory was definitely, I think there was a time where we all went on X2 together. And I was going on that ride, and I happened to see, like, the 6'3" guy. And his girl went on the ride, and I was like, he was just, like, standing on the side. I'm like, bro, like, stop, like low-key, stop being a pussy. Like, girl, 6'3", like, hop on the ride, bro. But, I think that's just, like, one single moment that I remember from, like, all of us going to Magic Mountain, because that trip was just funny, bro. I'm not gonna lie, but... he never hopped on that ride, so whatever.
Hey, learn that lesson. Take that leap.
So I have two. I'll try to be quick with it, but one. So when we went to Disney World, our senior year for our senior trip, Vinny should have came, man. So it was actually just me, Leo, and Jayden. Kai and Thomas, they were going through a little.
Mom and Dad. Homework or no?
Yeah.
Homework
It was more than that, bro. Let's be honest here. You know what was going on.
Wait, why were we mad at each other? Go ahead.
So there was some Uber situation that got blown out of control.
The jungle.
High school students.
Thomas stayed in his room. Kai stayed in his room. They were mad at each other. So me, Leo, and Jayden, we go out to the resorts and just start exploring. It's like 2 a.m. And so we come across the pool at one of the resorts, and there are these like 3 like Floridians. Like these are the most Floridian looking Floridian people I've ever seen in my life, right?
I remember this.
And they're like they say to Leo, they're like, hey, like if you jump into the bush from like a certain height.
I think Kai was there for that, actually.
Okay, Kai, you were there. Yeah. You came out later.
It was just us three.
Yeah.
The second night.
Yeah. Kai did join us. And Leo goes like, yeah, I'll do it. So he jumps in the bush.
Of course he would.
And they go, hey, if you do this, we'll give you like, it was like half this bottle of Jack Henny. And this was, mind you, this was 3 hours before we had to leave for our flight to go home.
Yep.
And so
He was like, no, he said, do you want $20 or do you want the Henny?
do you want, yeah.
And I was like, we
we're
want the
18-year-old kids. We're like, dude, we want the Henny.
21.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah. We're 21 years old. And we go, hey, we want the Henny. And then, so Leo does it like the G that he is, and he does it. And so we go into
No hesitation.
No hesitation at all. He's like, yes, let's do it. And so we go to airplane. We're buzzed. Like it was a great time. We slept like babies. It was great. So
What's your best memory of our friend group?
I'm gonna just say first off, appreciate y'all for that 100%. Like, nah, for real. Like I love y'all, no doubt, 100%. In terms of memories, though, definitely gotta say, I remember one time straight after quarantine kind of was over, we all went to Elburn Con. We played basketball, and then we played football together on the field. And that was really key to me too. And then I don't know, I just remember that vividly because I feel like that was the first time we all came together after quarantine instead of being on the mic. You know what I mean? And then I had another one also where we went to Korean barbecue. This group, and then we flicked up in front of Jen.
Oh,
That was very cool.
Yeah.
I wasn't. Maybe I wasn't. No, low-key, I don't think I was. But it's okay. Go ahead.
Oh, really?
I might have missed it, but it don't matter.
yeah, you missed it.
I remember seeing the photos at least.
Yeah. I do remember flicking up at Jen.
Kai was there in spirit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do. I remember that moment too. That was, I don't know. Those two moments were just very, pinnacle. I just guessed earlier in this group's formation. You know what I mean? That I really do remember, and I'm fond of for sure.
Yeah.
What about you, host?
I don't know. I feel like I don't know if this is one of the fondest, but it's the most recent. when we were in Palm Springs for the fantasy draft. I just feel like that was like one of the best moments.
Which one? The more recent one?
Palm Springs. Honestly, Newport too though.
Oh, Newport. I forgot we were.
Like, hold up, Newport. I think Palm Springs was more, maybe because of like.
We did more.
But yeah, I just feel like one that was like just like a.
Yo, Mike's blinking red. I don't know what that means.
Fuck. Let me see.
No.
We're down.
You don't want no downtime.
All right. Hopefully, I'm sure they can hear me. If not, oh well.
I think Vinny's.
I'm flight reacts with the editing, so we gonna see how this
That's
goes.
right. Let's go red again. Is yours dead?
It might be.
Yeah, there we go.
Just share with Vinny.
I was charging this. Okay. Thank you.
What are you charging now?
Anyway, just in a second. Yeah, Palm Springs. Palm Springs was just like, it was good. It was amazing. It was a fun trip. Did we all go to the casino, or did y'all just go?
Oh no.
No,
went.
that was the first place everybody
Yeah.
went that we all met up.
But also more specifically for me and him, because he just got into USC, and I was already there for a year, so I feel like that was like, we've been very close over the years, but I feel like that, brought us that much closer right before he got to USC, and I just like, it was just like,
got lost.
we did, yeah. But that was just like a very fun experience for me, individually with him, but also everyone, of course. But I feel like that for sure sticks with me like the most recently, at least. But yeah, speaking of, I had this one, actually, this is the one I got to read off. But speaking of memory, like, how does the brain remember you forgot something, but you can't remember the thing you forgot?
This is where you go.
Yeah, I can't answer it. So there's like a cognitive approach to this. So and this is mainly what I'm studying, but it is super interesting to think about memory and how do we remember things? Why do we remember things? Talking about the fact that we can remember, hey, I forgot something. Like if you forget your keys, but you don't remember that you forgot your keys, how do you remember, oh, I forgot something, but not that you forgot your keys, right?
Yeah.
So there's two different types of memory, mainly. There's sensory memory, and it's just like all the input that you're getting, but there's also working memory, and then there's long-term memory. So when you're good. No, you're good. Yeah,
I'm surprised this is the first time we just started laughing out of an hour and a half. We thought this was gonna happen 5 minutes in. I'm surprised this is the first time this is like.
This won't be in the video. Yeah. This will not be in the video.
Go ahead.
No, it's because you started, bro.
You saw me do the.
Yeah,
No.
That's what you all started, bro. It's on you.
No, yeah, that was fine. And then I realized he's like, oh, they can see
Just know-
in the window. And I was like, bro,
Just know the moderator ruined it. The guests are locked in. Nah, keep going, Luke.
Hey, so no, you're good. So pretty much, if you remember that you forgot something, that's in working memory. That's in your. It's also called short-term memory, but the most updated model of memory is working memory and then long-term memory. Working memory is not this kind of passive storage. It's more so kind of a manipulation of memory. So you know that you forgot something that's in kind of your present memory, but what you forgot is in your long-term memory, and it's just your failure to retrieve that memory. So if that makes sense. So there's two different kinds of memory in that. It is a super interesting topic to talk about, and you can kind of go into, there's the Collins and Quillian's model of, it's like a hierarchical model of how we remember things.
yeah.
So there's nodes and links, and there's spreading activation with different ideas, and so that's a whole nother topic. But yeah, it is interesting to kind of understand how a memory is stored in the hippocampus. What's
the most recent thing you forgot?
The most recent
How would
thing.
you know if you forgot?
No, the most recent thing I forgot that I then remembered when I was cooking dinner for all of us, and I forgot that the water was boiling.
Cooked some good shit today.
And yeah, I made pasta for everyone.
Fire.
And
Fire cook.
yeah, I forgot the water was boiling. I was
Fire
like, oh,
cook.
shit. Like I gotta quickly the water was like boiling over, and I was like, okay. Like we're in Airbnb right now, and I did not want to mess up anything, so I was like, oh shit, like yeah. So, anyways, yeah, it's
Thank you.
interesting.
Thank you for
topic. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna move to like some like debatable questions, I guess.
All right, let's go.
We're gonna be like, who is, so who is, let's see. Who would you say is the funniest to start?
Dude, I think we all kind of have our.
I think we all have our.
Y'all two.
Who?
Y'all two got that. Y'all
I
two
think
make
for
laugh.
me,
Yeah.
I'm low-key like a response merchant. Like I feel the vibe, and then I could just like say something out of that context. But I feel like everyone's so funny in their own way, and like I think that's what keeps our friendship so strong. Like
Yeah,
we could
I
just
agree.
we could just fuck around. Like even in dark times, like we could rip a joke, and it's like it'll just lighten the mood. Like we've all been in dark places, so it's like.
Dude, I say you.
professional rage baiter.
Yeah, I say Jayden not only because he's funny, just because when something is funny, and I see him laughing, I'll laugh at him,
Dude,
because
when
his
Jayden
laugh
starts
is
laughing-
contagious. Like I will laugh just because he's laughing, and you'll just hear me and him laughing on the mic about the most random thing. Like when I say the mic on the PlayStation, because like that's like a lot of our. But in real life, when I see him laughing, I just start laughing. And all you guys are funny, but Luke too. Like I feel like Luke just gets my humor. Like we all have a certain humor that only Toast will know. But Luke really gets that, and I don't know. I think all you guys are funny, honestly.
Yeah.
But really, with
we all
Jayden,
be
like
cracking jokes.
I could just look at him and start laughing.
Yeah.
But all you guys are hilarious in my opinion, no matter what. And we all bring different values for sure.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah.
Who do you guys think is the funniest?
Honestly, like, yeah, it's the same thing. Jayden, when Jayden starts laughing, I immediately break down. Like I can't contain myself.
I'll be trying to tell you something and like I'll laugh.
Wait, you don't have
trying
my
to tell you this.
you don't have my hold on.
Oh shit, my bad.
Like I'm just talking, but like Jayden will be trying to tell me the thing that's funny to him, but he can't say it because it's so funny to him that I'll just laugh because he's laughing at what he's trying to say. Like he'd be like, and like I'll just be like laughing as if I knew what he was laughing at.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say. I just think that's just.
Yeah,
That's how close we
I
are.
agree.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Who do you guys think is this is one that I saw on the sheet.
I would say, go ahead.
No, who do you guys think is most likely to get married first? I know it's kind of it's come into question as of recent, you know.
Right there.
But yeah,
What's the first down, Shelly? I'm gonna do it that way.
you don't have to explain if you don't want it, but
No, yeah,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure. Go ahead. I mean, like,
I would
Hopefully
say
we're
probably
right.
you, right?
You could-
Hopefully
Yeah.
we're right.
Me.
Hopefully we're right.
yeah,
As of
Yeah.
now, hopefully we're right.
yeah. You could say me for sure.
Yeah, yeah,
He's the only
Yeah.
one that has a girlfriend. So.
that's true.
I do.
Alright.
I love my girlfriend for sure.
We've all
See you, Mark.
we've all been in and out of relationships over the past like year or so. So yeah, it's just an interesting thing to think about because I think like women have this idea that like their wedding day is their most important day, but I think men think a lot about their wedding day.
Yeah,
I think us
have had
specifically
input.
we talk about it a
Yeah.
lot, right?
For sure. For sure.
We talk a lot about like what our
Location.
wedding day is gonna be like,
You know what I mean?
location,
That's about
you know,
all
the
I
songs that we're gonna play at the wedding. You know,
Yeah.
we talk about these things. Yeah,
I told
Cardi,
them I want to
there you
hear Shooter. They better know all the words to Shooter from Cardi
Let's go.
for sure. We are vibing to that. Yes,
go. Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, I don't think it's ridiculous to say me.
I don't think it's ridiculous to say that at all.
Yeah.
What about most stubborn?
Most stubborn. TC.
I think a lot of us are
Yeah.
stubborn.
I think a lot.
I would say
everybody's
1, 2,
stubborn.
3.
Yeah.
If I didn't want to pick me up today.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's stubborn. I think
My mic.
TC's just very prideful. So like
Yeah, that's true.
we kind of just like again we hold each other accountable. Thomas is very prideful. to where most of the time we just have to respect his decision. You know?
No, but let's just say like stubborn in this context does not mean like it's not a negative thing.
yeah, like he's not hard headed.
not.
I think it's a good thing to be stubborn. Like I think all of us know how to put our foot down.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think Thomas is just very,
This is not working, bro.
he's very sure of himself and he's very prideful to where it gets to a point to where we just respect it.
Yeah.
So,
I'm just gonna add on. I definitely think I'm the most stubborn, but
already knows
also
it
it's
too.
also because I feel like I'm the most decisive out of everyone here.
Yeah.
I definitely feel like whenever something pops up like a question, I feel like I'm the one that answers it the first or the most.
The most realist way, bro. Yeah, like
Thomas is
keep it a buck.
Especially,
buck,
let's
and,
just
like-
say, like, if
Yeah.
we're going somewhere, it's like food or anything, I'm definitely
This
like,
place.
yeah,
Nope.
yeah, I'm trying to go to this place.
Yeah, Thomas is very 10 toes
Line
down.
up, and we're going here. So
Yeah.
What he says goes.
you don't challenge the tribal chief.
No, yeah, I think he's
Tribal
definitely
chief,
sets
some would say.
like the table for us in a
And
way.
and everyone needs someone like that in their lives.
Facts,
100%.
facts.
You can't live life without someone like that.
And his like his stubbornness or whatever doesn't jeopardize his friendship with
No, it's
us
not a
at
bad
all.
thing.
Yeah.
Like
No.
that's
Let's
what
reiterate
some
that.
people just lack, and people like will take that trait and like
I hate Thomas.
you'll really be like, damn,
I'm
this
kidding, I
guy's
love him.
such a douche or whatever. But like we don't act like that. Like we know who you are as a person, and we accept that, and like that's what makes us our
Yeah.
group. And we're all different, and that's like,
Yeah.
to my opinion, like I'm
Yeah.
just so grateful. that
I just
we're
want to double
different.
down real quick, real fast. Like what Luke said, stubbornness isn't a bad thing. We need the Thomases. Like you need a 10 toes down kind of guy. So let's keep going, guy.
To be fair,
I like
though,
it.
To be fair, well, never mind.
Kai, you're a little stubborn yourself. No? I don't think you can get away from this question.
We're not getting
Yeah.
close right
I'm
now.
like-
Yeah.
He's the moderator, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very stubborn.
We're all
Like,
stubborn in our own
I'm
ways,
not gonna lie.
but-
I
We,
am-
we all have our.
But it's a good
doesn't
thing
rub
though.
on
It's a
us.
good
I'm
trait.
stubborn
It's
as
a
in,
good
like,
trait.
yeah.
I'm gonna do what I want to do, and that's what it is.
We're
Toes
just very
down.
strong in our morals. What can I say?
Facts.
10
So
toes
we
down.
believe what we believe in, and we won't change for anyone.
All right, let's try to move a little quicker through these. At least these
Fire
ones.
these.
Who's most chaotic?
I think Leo just mentally like his mind moves at a.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty. What's the word? I
Bro,
don't
tell us
know.
about your final presentation.
Leo,
Okay,
yeah.
Let's do a flashback.
I think Vinny was not there because he was not in this class. Neither was Thomas or Luke. Yeah, this was high school. Dr. V's class. We had the final presentation. I forgot. He basically just said like, "You got to present something in class." I was like, "Bet."
That's a terrible prompt for you.
Honestly, because like there was no real direction. I was like, "I
Yeah,
bet." So
you just taking
I
it,
did. I
like,
took this and I went.
anything.
So my main topic was racism, right? And I was like, "Okay, racism in America."
Great topic.
I know I went from the KKK, some point to gentrification, some point to just like personal experience, and it was just. Look, we got note cards afterwards. Everybody was giving their like opinions on the presentation. Everybody was like, "Yo, this was like a lot," but it was like so good at the same time.
lot.
Like that's what I
Keyword.
got from it. A lot of people were just like, "Yo, you said so much," but at the same time, it was just like a lot at the same time. Like you know what I mean? It was too much at some point. So I guess that was pretty chaotic of it. But I don't know. I guess I just like. I kind of just be doing my shit, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's in my head. I'm gonna go ahead and like say it or do it.
Oh, yeah,
Like, you know what I mean? I don't
You
know.
don't give it to the fullest, bro.
Nah,
Yeah.
Leo,
wanna express
you're
it the way
you're what's called an absurdist. Like you just love everything that's just absurd, and it's just funny because it's just so absurd. You know what I mean? Like
There you go.
that's
Yeah.
that's what it is. And I love
right.
that about you.
I think we all know the answer to this. Who's the biggest instigator?
This guy, yeah,
Like I said, D1
Right here.
D1 Rage Baiter.
So weird.
Bro just knows how to get under anyone's skin. Like he knows the end to everything.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Most,
No, but I still love him. I still love him.
I try.
Yeah.
Most. Okay, we are about to finish because we don't have much time left on the camera battery or the mic, so we're gonna speak up and hopefully you can hear us. But my last question, second to last question, if you could give one piece of advice to your younger self, what would it be?
I feel. Oh, you can go.
No.
I think we're just going to line. Yeah, Vinny, go.
I feel like one piece of advice I give to my younger self is just I've said it the whole time, just not to take everything so seriously. Like, don't try to fit in with everybody that you think is, doing more better than you. It'll eventually come to you, and I'm still saying that even though I don't know what I'm gonna do in my life. But just having that in the back of my mind has made me just less stress and less pressure, and just been able to, really experience things that maybe I don't want to do. So I don't know. That's just an advice I would give to myself: just to try new things and not to be scared of the moment and things you think that you're not gonna like. Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna be very short and simple with this. I would say some advice I'd give to my younger self is to enjoy the journey more than the destination. That's it.
Piggybacking off of that, I would just tell my younger self to stay the course. There's been a lot of times in my life where I've been caught up in the present emotions and just kind of caught up in what's going to happen immediately, and staying the course and having faith in the journey, and in loving the journey is something that I think I definitely resonate with for sure.
Yeah, I think for me, I would just tell myself, same thing as my boys are saying, just keep pushing forward, because I feel like at such a young age, even as late as high school, we were living and dying by every moment. We were like 17-year-olds thinking like, wow, we did this, like it's over. Like we don't even know what we're gonna do now as like 21-year-olds. So I think like what Luke said, just stay the course. I think we have so much time left to make our mark in this world and be as successful as I believe all of us can reach. I think just not living and dying by every moment and just learning is like the biggest thing I'll tell myself.
Yeah, I like what everybody said, but personally, I don't know, I'd tell my younger self, probably be like more cocky, I guess. I don't know, more greedy. But just, create more, if anything. Just go after it. Type thing. Yeah.
What about you?
I would say for me, don't overthink.
Yeah.
1, 2, let it happen. I would say those are the 2 biggest things. So don't overthink and let it happen. I think, yeah. Okay, so our last question. I think we're all foodies here in LA. Like, so what's usually your favorite restaurant, and if you have one, like specific dish at that restaurant in LA?
I'll start first because I know all you guys have been there, I'm pretty sure. But Laurie's, that's a place in Beverly Hills. I go for the filet mignon. I know you guys probably go for what the ribeye.
Prime rib.
Prime rib's probably the best thing there, but I really like their filet mignon. I really like their salad there.
Yes.
They make it right in front of you.
Yes.
Also, something interesting about that place is like I think every Rose Bowl they take the
USC team.
the USC team. Whoever's in the Rose Bowl, they take them to Laurie's. They get like the whole entire football team gets an entire meal there. So it's always just kind of been like a historic LA restaurant, and that's one of my favorite places and dishes. What about you, Tom?
I would probably have to say one of my favorite restaurants to go to is this place called Rutt's Hut. Specifically for the special dish, has a special place in my heart. It's called the Hawaiian Royale.
Yeah.
It's basically like fried rice, but elevated version. So and Hawaiian. So it's goated. Go there.
Yeah, there's so many. Brothers Cousins is really good, but I'm gonna probably have to say, I'm gonna say California Chicken Cafe.
Oh wow!
I think it's.
Very
I think that place, super fresh. It's you know what you're getting. It's good food. It's healthy for you, and there's a lot of different options too. You get a salad, you get a wrap, whatever it is. But also, honorable mention, Taj Mahal and Pico Robertson. Best Indian food you can get. It's like you'll get the bag and it's like covered in grease. And if it's covered in grease, you know that's gonna be good. You know it's gonna be good. So yeah, Taj Mahal is up there for sure in terms of Indian food. But yeah, that's me.
I'm gonna name 2 real quick. We'll speed run it. First one's Benihana's. I'm so privileged to be able to go there so often with my family. I get double fried rice because I eat it later. It's like a leftover hack, and I'll never have to pay. And then second, shout out my cousin Jayden. I love Sushi Stop. It's so cheap, but it's so good. And I feel like we go way too much, but yeah. I go Sushi Stop in Mediana.
I'm gonna probably say Fogo de Chao. I don't know. I don't got a favorite dish, but it's just straight up pause. Beef. That's just fire though.
Okay,
go ahead.
No,
How do you end this?
I'm just gonna also say honorable mention. I mean, there's a lot of places. But
Honorable mention, Road to Soul, because I think it's the most.
Shout out Road to
We've
Soul.
all been,
Yeah.
we've all been sitting down.
We
That
suckers
place
for
is
Korean
getting us
barbecue.
a lot of memories.
Yeah.
Your birthday,
We're
just a
suckers.
few days ago.
We're suckers.
Like,
for
we
Korean
go there all the
barbecue.
time.
I was just
That's
about to say
like-
Road to Soul.
That's like our
I need to hear yours because you're the foodie.
I asked
So-
for one, but I want to give a lot. But at the same time, I want to gatekeep my favorite one, so I'm not gonna do that. But I would say, I'll say this one because it isn't a restaurant, so it gives me a chance to say another one. But Brothers Cousins Tacos, it's a taco stand. I've been going there since I was like 5 years old. They literally see me grow up. I've had like 2 Spanish projects going there, interviewing them. Get you the al pastor burrito, beans, rice, cheese, pineapple. Get that little green avocado sauce. Tell them I sent you. And then that's not really a restaurant, so I'll give one more. This is kind of recent, actually. It's a place called Bakari or Bakari, but they have some of the best chilaquiles ever. Like it is like insane, bro. It's like a Mediterranean version of chilaquiles, but it's so good. I would say that. I mean, I could go on and on. Felix Trattoria is also good, but I won't. Yeah.
If you guys ever want to know any good places in LA, ask us.
Talk to
We've
Kai.
been-
Talk to
yeah,
Kai.
talk to Kai.
These guys are experts.
But
Look at his belly
Yeah.
count.
yeah,
He's the cook.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Follow
I'm
Kyle.
looking at my belly account.
yeah, follow Kai on that LA account. Kai's got
But
that. for sure.
and I got some in other places too. But yeah, so that's gonna wrap it up. I just want to say again, thank each and every one of y'all for. I know just coming here as a trip. But taking like this has been like 2.5, 3 hours out of our day to come do this. Like it's means a lot. Like I'm too blessed for my friend group. And y'all watching this, I'm sure y'all can see clearly what I mean when you see us talk. So I just want to say thank y'all so much.
Thanks for
I'm gonna
having
be
me.
Pleasure.
of course. Yes, this is some shit I'm gonna be watching at like 50. I'm gonna be smiling like this is like amazing. So love y'all.
Love you guys.
Top 4 narratives. You're gonna have a terrible 2026.
Let's go.
Hey, yo, really go.
On to that one tomorrow.
Oh, you run the bed? Hey, yo,
All right, bro.